Hello, everybody. Reggie Time here, and we're about to embark on an hour and a half session or so of 25 Snap on 888. I'm going to do it over 3 videos. Not much else to say other than hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and comment and all those things. And yeah, please consider joining the Discord. I'm trying to create a group of people who are willing to study together in a voice channel. There's quite a few members in the Discord, but not that many people that seem to want to do that. So if that's something that you think might interest you, where you bring some hands and then they're reviewed in a voice channel with me, please do join the Discord. Click the link beneath the video. If you're watching this video a few weeks after it's released, then find one of my latest videos and try that link because the links expire quite quickly. Let's just get stuck in. It's pretty early in the morning, it's 9:35 in the AM, so I'm not expecting games to be especially good, but see what we can do. I would probably strongly recommend watching this video on 1.5 speed or double speed. We're only 2 tabling. In terms of speed poker, 888 would be the slowest one in terms of hands per hour. So maybe there'll be some portions of the video, a few minutes at a time, where we just get poor distribution and nothing much really happens. And who wants to sit through watching some boring old 50-year-old folding a lot? I wouldn't. I certainly wouldn't want to watch that shite. And I wouldn't blame you for not wanting to either. When there's not much going on, I'm probably not going to have too much to say unless something triggers a rant. Donkeytron limping off the 3 bigs. It's an interesting strategy. On the 8-7 here, got 2 callers. We've got a flop that we're just going to always check. Led into on the turn with 2 bigs. Almost certainly don't have the best hand here, but we can't forgive him with a pair and a gut shot. And we revert straight, but a jack beats us. Just call here and fold to a raise. It's going to be a trivial fold now. Bubble Boy will have close to 0 bluffs there, in my opinion. Uh, 10-9 suited. This guy looks active. But we're not going to 3-bet versus middle position with 10-9. Was tempted, but not going to do it. Just going to bluff twice. Now we know it's multi-way limp pot. We're not. I thought I'd race from the small blind, but we haven't. Ace-3 suited. Probably going to call him, but don't like him much. We are somewhat protected from him being able to oversee bet due to the presence of this guy who's got no chips. But we're probably just going to check fold here. It's 3-bet by someone playing 23-5. Okay. You can have it, sir. 6-5. We're just going to try and open pretty wide in this pool, the way it is at the moment. and then probably overfull versus 3 bets. Not probably, almost certainly. Going to check back this flop and then just start betting if we face a second check. This guy donks on a 6-5 deuce rainbow. (7/6). You're having a blast, aren't you, mate? You're enjoying yourself, having fun. Porker 95. Sounds a bit like somebody I may have tried to go to bed with in the early 90s. Obviously, they would have been a fetus then, so that's probably not an appropriate thing to say, but you know what I mean. I stuffed a few porkers in my time. Shoot me. Just donks the king ace flop. Okay, square. I hear you loud and clear. I'm trying to get in pot with this dude. He looks like he might be a bit on the active side. This bloke's just never going to squeeze based on this sample. This theoretically shouldn't be a thing, but I want to get in there with this dude. Sadly, we completely whiffed the flop, and we're going to have to check fold. I don't know what I wanted to press, was it? Love to see the limping. Love to see it. 42-17 opening. Getting 3-bet. We have 2 jacks. No, no, no. 4x, then a 3-bet. Jacks is just like probably no good. And even if it is semi-good, it's not a super exciting prospect. Had that gone normal open, normal 3-bet size, and we would have called 4-bet. Multi-way with the 8-9 of blue on the all-green flop. Nothing we can do. going to bluff this 9-hander over here against these like continuing checks. Don't expect like an ace or a king to fold, but maybe we get folds from pretty much everything else. 2 pairs. Have a little bet. Take it down. When the 5 deuce here against someone over this sample looks a little bit on the weak tight side. Min 3 bet here by someone who looks special. He just goes all in. Just about the only size that we didn't want to see. And we're going to bluff our pair of 5s on the river. Just hope this guy doesn't have a spade. Evidently not. Pool feels pretty damn soft this morning. Not many even semi-decent regs on patrol. All that could change very quickly in speed poker streets. Only takes 2 or 3 regs to join and all play 3 tables, and you're in a much less favourable environment. (15-9-2). Absolutely refuse to give this guy action. Ace Queen suit, which is a remarkably strong hand, which is almost always defending versus 3-bet, but someone playing 15-9-2, they're just not getting my action. If he's got an ace jack through me there, then good for him. You just can't be giving those guys any kind of action because they're just pathetic. I mean, I've been criticised for a very long time for being a nit, and I am a relatively conservative player. But fuck me, 15-9-2, 600 hands. Not for me, kid. Not for me. This guy had a bigger stack, I'd probably call here. Versus 4x. Just fold it. Squeeze up with the bucket 9s. And this guy doesn't fold versus c-bet. Check and then decide whether to check raise or check call based on his size. going to raise versus that size, so that's 7 bigs. Snap fold. We move on. Start bluffing now with our 10 jack against Billy. Goodness me, nothing's happening. Oh, now something might happen. I'll try and re-isolate this guy. We're going to get there. We have for the time being. No 3. Thank you. Kick off with a small C bet. No, 25%, mate. Not fucking 66%. And probably going to triple off. Okay, double gets it done. Not impressed with his ISO size, but he is 34-13, so it's likely going to be pretty strong range. Only ISO 11% so far. I was watching the Rancid stream last night, and I thought I remember this David Off to be a more active player, but it seems maybe either he's changed his style or my memory is off. Zimbabwe. You don't see many Zimbabweans on the online poker streets. Maybe you do see them, but you're just not aware they're Zimbabweans, but you know what I mean. And falls to 3 bets, 55%. The button. Don't want to 3 bet this hand. Check back here and try and incentivize a squeeze from Bubble Boy, who just fight hard for pots, in my opinion. I've watched Easty's stream, and Easty's slagged him off a few times, but the guy will battle. Just a call down here. We lose to Ace Queen, Pocket Nine. Sorry, Ace King, Pocket Nines. Not much else. Ace King didn't fall, but okay. Maybe he doesn't battle then. Because I presumed that Ace King suited would just be in his slam dunk 4 betting range there. Evidently not. We're going to go for the ISO here with the Queen 10. I think we do. This guy's shown no aggression so far, so I think we can comfortably just go bet and decide on river. Easy fold to raise. Is this too thin now to bet river? Maybe. Nope, it wasn't, but he wasn't calling. You wouldn't imagine anyway. Pairing a gut shot, you have to flatten the 8-9 on the button. I'm just checking back when not folding turns. We're behind to Davidov, almost certainly. We only need 17% equity, and we're going to try to hit a 6, I think would be nice. Not the ace. The ace wasn't what we were wanting to see. Maybe we just bluff this river though when he just does this. Yeah. We run into ace jack sometimes, which is a problem. Maybe a hand like ace queen, ace 10 doesn't fold. Although I think in this population, if you're bet calling just a single ace here, long term you're going to be getting annihilated. Just giving up with the pocket fours in a very multi-way pot. This guy's clearly incorrectly tagged. 3 bet in the ace, queen, bubble boy, snap calls. It tells me he didn't have a hand he wanted to 4 bet. This is a thoroughly miserable flop. I think we're just going to give up on it. Now, hasn't this been dull? 25 minutes of almost nothing. Can't be helped, of course. When you're in a pool that is very weak tight and you get relatively poor distribution, then nothing's going to happen. That's just how it is. Maybe we stretch these videos out to 45 minutes each, because literally nothing's happened in this video. Do I have time? It's 10 o'clock. Yeah, we've got time. We have the time. Just going to defend versus this min donk. Going to call again, then just raise river versus this min line. Yeah, this is just going to be either a very weak queen or a 4 or a deuce quite often. And maybe he doesn't fold any of that. He certainly doesn't. Deuce 7. Okay then. That didn't work out too well, did it? Dubis. This Ubis character's cuffs and colour don't match. Oh, ace is just in time to save the video, maybe. Bubble Boy loves himself a 3-bet blind versus blind. He's really outrageously out of line. Look at this, 23%. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Come on, get in the bin, prick. No action. No action. Do I have another 105 minutes of this in me? That is the question. This guy, small blind 3-bet range versus cutoff. Let's have a look what it looks like. 0 from 38. Let's just have a flat then. He's found 0 3-bets versus cutoff in 38 attempts. C-bet in 3-bet pot 70%. I really don't like giving these guys action, but we're going to float if last turn we have a really easy fold, we could have the best hand here. He's certainly not folding a better hand, so we should check back. And then calling all rivers, I guess. Will this guy go for it if we put the 10% inducer out there? No one way to find out. We've induced the raise. We can't 3-bet. Now we can only hope he's got ace queen and not something better. Is all I've got to say about that. Why he didn't raise bigger there is beyond me. Why he didn't barrel the turn is beyond me. Guess we got away with that. So there was certainly calling bigger raises. Certainly going to be calling bigger raises. Basically, what we did there was we felt like he deserved more money for his hand, and he wasn't about to get it himself. So we ensured, because we're good citizens, we ensured he got true value for his hand. That's what we did. I wonder if we bet bigger there if he just calls. I wonder if it's that nitty he would just call if we'd have bet 2/3 pot. I suspect he might have done. By the way, we're locked in now for 3 45-minute videos. Didn't really want to play that long, but this first one's been so fucking dull. I clearly want to put myself through more purgatory. Oh, the tables froze. Well done, 888. Aren't you fucking magnificent? Oh, we've done a great update, have you? Why don't it fucking work then? And it's been like a month now, 3 weeks to a month with this bug. You just haven't fixed it. 888 historically have a really shit record at fixing bugs. Now our HUD doesn't appear to want to kick in. It has done. Right, he's trying to bluff catch here with like an ace, I would imagine. Bluff catch that motherfucker. Didn't think you would. Bye. Who's this fucker made? He was made in the UK, which means more likely than not that he's shit. Could really want a 3-bet 15/8 with King Queen, not especially. But we're going to do it. Do we raise now against this guy? Guess so. This guy now donks in the 3-bet pot. We're probably absolutely fucked. Not raising against someone playing 15/8. Do we value bet river? Are we going to value cut ourselves? If we bet here, do we win more than half the time on when we get called? Maybe he's got someone like jacks with a spade. We'll never know. Open the 10-7 here because basically we have 2 buttons when this guy's in the pot. He's calling. He's playing 8-11-3, so there's every chance he's got a hand that maybe should have 3-bet. Where was this guy bred? Let me see. Cyprus. Really, really do not like calling versus these players, but our hand is somewhat under-repped. Zero chance we have a pot size bet river against someone playing 18/11. 0% chance. I was going to consider check raising had he bet smaller. Okay, I've seen enough, Dabby Dub. I've seen enough. You are fish. Please don't drop a bomb. I didn't want bombs dropping. No offense to Ukraine. Probably shouldn't have used that wording. Not reopening here with the hand that very much wants to see a turn. Oh, just the nuts in there. Just the nuts. Start bluffing our ace-3 here. He blocks river. No. You're not getting away with that, my friend. 50 big blinds is what I'm going to request. And we're going to bluff again on this river with the ace-3. Hope this dude doesn't have a spade. Taking it down. We attack that 5 big blinds with the massive raise there because I suspect he's just going to do a lot of overfolding, but when he does have a calling hand, I want to make sure to win the maximum against that rather than just use a smaller size. If he's got like 2 pairs or somehow got a set that is just like blocking for who knows what reason. Checking back here. And I don't know which one of these is set out next big blind because my hood gets in the way. Sit out the outright to bottom one, that's okay. In that case, I do know which one it is. And we're going to wrap this video up. And move on to the next one. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Try and finish your video here. And you're fucking there, tanking it up in the small blind. Must have been a tough decision. Must have been a really close spot. This guy almost never probes, so we can comfortably check back. Not worried about being bluffed off our hand. Alright, equity, should be turning it. When he does probe turn, even though it's a small size, you can just have it because when someone's probing turn just 18%, we don't need to defend ready wide versus them. Please God, let that be the end of the video. Nope. Quick 3-bet from this guy. A decent sample on him. Small blind 3-bet versus button 11%. Flop C-bet in 3-bet pot 86%. If he had a lower C-bet, we'd probably peel there. But given his C-bet was like relatively high and his range is like just a little smidgen below theory, we're just going to get denied our equity too often. And he had a lower 3-bet, flop C-bet start, we certainly would have peeled there. But yeah, that's the end of that one. I'm not going to reset stacks because at the minute there's no regs in this pool that are covering us that I'm worried about. So yeah, Keep your eyes peeled later in the week for the second part of this incredibly exciting trilogy. Bye bye for now.